guys? It's Matt Master here, and I know obviously a lot of people have already done their YouTube thing, but I haven't gotten to you guys in a long time with stuff. I've made things, and I just haven't posted them off. I've just been busy with schoolwork, and I've just been lazy. So this one's definitely going up there. So it's the new Bosh Kozmo leaks, as you can see, and one the N one is the new I guess it'd be Pendulum Sorcerer. It looks like now, or Magician, or whatever you're gonna call it. One of the big ones for Pepe. Practically got everything for the OCG now. No, just besides like Cyber Dragon Infinity and the turtle and the monkey, and I think there's a few other things besides the standard ones that are banned like Harvey's Feather Duster and stuff. I believe they run. But just in general, all the core deck stuff is practically there, especially since we got the new Pendulum Magician stuff here, Master of Pendulums. So we got Pepe and Pendulum Magicians at full power, more than the OCG had. So yeah, we got this. Yay, Bosh. That's why you're an $80 to $90 pre-order. Yay. Okay, so let's go with Kozmo stuff. So Kozmo Tin Can, it's the first one. Everybody's complaining he's not a tuner. It would make more sense to get him off the field because he's 0/0 attack. Of course, Psychic and Light 1 star. So E-Telly at 3 searches 3 things now. Yay. E-Telly reprints. So what he does is during either player's turn, you can banish special summon one level 2 or higher Cosmo monster from your hand. Yay, that's awesome. It actually recurs with its own effect. This is why this should be run at 2, possibly 3 in the deck, because it does this. You can only use this effect of Cosmo Tin Can once per turn. The first one once per turn. Once per turn during the player's end phase. You can pay 500 light points, reveal 3 Cosmo cards with different names from your deck. Your opponent randomly picks one, and then you can send the others to the grave. So, we'll get into the grave effect later, but for right now, you can play Dark Destroyer, you can play Forerunner, and another Cosmo card, most likely the new boss monster that they obviously have here, which you've probably seen, so I'm not spoiling anything. But you add those 3 that they can search. Any one of them is a problem for them. Then what you do is end phase. When it's their turn, you pop this guy, and then you summon out the one you added. Yay! And why is this deck on a decline? I know Pepe's going to full, but still, this is it's a bit ridiculous what it does. Everybody thought Burning Abyss was ridiculous, but I'd rather have full power Burning Abyss and Necros and Shaddolls instead of this deck. At least those ones, I don't know. I don't know. It's the whole non-targeting thing that you get into it. So here's the thing that goes with this: Cosmo Sword Trooper. It is literally Stormtroopers and the Flying Monkeys put together. There we go. Just like this thing is R2-D2 and the Tin Man. I kind of figured that. So does that mean Chewbacca and the Lion are together? Most likely. So this thing is a level 3 Dark Psychic type effect monster. Yay! We can use E-Telly. Wait, does E-Telly work with lights? I believe E-Telly works with lights. So either way, E-Telly, yay! Can search 4. If this can be searched, searches 4. Yay! Wait, or does E-Telly just search tuners? You know what? I'm not 100% sure about E-Telly. I just know searches like a psychic. Sue me. Alright, so 1000 attack, 1000 defense. Fine. It's not like you're gonna really use this. Actually, if this had a bit more, that kind of makes sense because stormtroopers can't hit stuff, can't hit anything, and they have plastic armor. I see how they were going with that. So during either player's turn, you can banish this card for someone level 4 or higher, cause a monster from your hand. Okay. With all the searching and everything, that's fine. I guess they really wanted you to do that. You can only use this effect to Cosmo Sword Troops once per turn. Okay, Sword Troopers. Yay. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points and target one Psychic Cosmo monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can use this to reoccur this, or you can reoccur that guy, or you can reoccur literally Cosmo. You can reoccur Good Witch. You can reoccur Farm Girl. That's what it doesn't have a. It just has to be a psychic type. So you can't add any. You can't summon any of these ships. But if you somehow lose your Cosmo, you can bring it back. Literally, it's not. It's actually a pretty decent card. You especially go with this guy if you don't say if you add Cosmo to your hand and you add uh, Forerunner and Dark Destroyer, and they pick either Forerunner or Dark Destroyer. The other one, the Dark, say if they pick Dark Destroyer, Forerunner and Kozmo will go to the grave. And since Kozmo, I guess it still gets searches because it has Kozmo in its name. Either way, if you somehow get this guy on field, you can bring back the Kozmo, and then you'll have 3 monsters on the field. If all that stuff. If that's how you do it, E-Telly this guy out, summon this guy, use its effect, bring back Kozmo, and then you still have the Dark Destroyer in hand. So not that bad. Going on with the new cards. Here's Cosmo Delta Shuttle. It's literally just the Imperial Shuttle upside down. If you look at it, it's literally just that. But yeah. Let's go into the stats. It's a level 5 Dark Machine type monster, 2000 attack, 2000 defense. If you noticed, it goes 0, 0, 1000, 1000, 2000, 2000. Yay. Okay, so once per turn, you can send one Cosmo monster from your deck to the graveyard, then target one face-up monster on the field, lose attack and defense equal to the send monster's level times 100. Yay! You can target your own because it just says target one face-up monster on the field because you want to lose your monster's attack. Okay, I just wanted to point that out, guys. I guess since this one's 5, it's the people are saying like, oh, it's the opposite to Slip Rider. No, that was Dogfighter, because Dogfighter is a TIE fighter, Slip Rider is the X-wing. So that means this should have been a 6, because whatever shuttle they're gonna add for or whatever they're gonna add for the light side, they will be having a level 6, not a level 5. Watch Star Wars. Obviously they have. Okay, so back to the deck. So back to this. Other effect. If this card is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, you can add one banished. You can banish this card from your graveyard to summon level 4 or lower Cosmo monster from your deck. So you can special summon any of the the little guys. Technically the same thing as Dogfighter, but this isn't gonna. This is not. You're not gonna run this over either Dogfighter. I mean, same thing as Slip Rider. You're not gonna run this over Slip Rider or Dogfighter. You're gonna run those 2 cards. This might be good because there's obviously a graveyard effect going into the thing, but I'm not sure if you want to do that because the deck loses a Necro Valley anyway. So yeah, reasons. It's still not as well as that. But I guess, with the reasoning build, if they do call it right, with these cards here, you can technically, at least with this card here, you can bring it back. I don't know. You get a free monster off of reasoning, I guess. Run it at 1, test it out, test the graveyard build. Go for it. That's fine with me. And Cosmo Eclipser. People are saying, "Oh, this must be." I heard some people say, "Oh, this is the Death Star of the deck." No, it's a Star Destroyer. To me, it looks like a Super Star Destroyer, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go regular Star Destroyer right here. So, the big Imperial flagship and all that stuff. That means the next big one will be a light, and most likely will Home 1, which is Admiral Akbar's ship, which would be amazing. It just looks like a giant floating turd, though. But I hope so. I hope it's going to be amazing. Unlike the past ones in this new set that we revealed, it doesn't have the same stats, which is fine. 3,000, 3,000 would have been extreme, but, let's just go with this. So, of course, it's a level 9 machine, as you can see, Dark 3,028, 26. Cannot be targeted by opponent's card effects. Yay, more boss monsters that can't be targeted. During either player's turn, when a trap card is activated, you can banish one Cosmo monster from graveyard and negate the activation if you destroy that card. That's really good. Cosmos, as far as I know, don't have that really well of a Magispector matchup. As far as I know, they're not really good against Pendulum decks. Unless, you're playing Ignites like me. But, yeah. Going back to this. This stops all those anti-meta decks where traps can be a problem. Magispectors can use their Magispector Tempest or Magispector, what's it called, the Tornado Raccoon one, whatever you call it. Stops the Satellanova Alpha, stops Secret Move, stops with Solemn Notice coming out in this, or yeah, is it Solemn? Yeah, Solemn Notice coming out with this, in the new Counter Fairy. This is a good counteraction for the Cosmo deck to again, counter, I say counter like 5 times, but counteract all the new trap cards coming out. Plus, it stops Storing Mirror Force, Blazing Mirror Force, whatever Mirror Force you want to use. I know it can't be destroyed by Blazing Mirror Force, but Storing Mirror Force, uh, you know, just destroys it all. And if if you play this and they activate a Shattering Prisoning Mirror, you can chain your effect onto it. I believe you can, but stuff like that. It's a great card for the deck because it does stop stuff and things like you can't be targeted already, so you're not going to use spell cards. All you're going to have is Raigeki and Dark Hole, and that destroys them, and it gets their effects off. This is that situational card where you might play one more of this than a Forerunner. Granted, if you have 3 Forerunners, they're rares, so that's depending on how rare this thing is and price this is because the new rarity stuff in the next set depends on how much you'll play. All right, so that's Eclipse. Eclipser, I'd say run at least one of, just because and there's another 3,000 non-targeting beater. You literally just got another Dark Destroyer with in stat wise. And finally, they have a trap, Cosmojo. And since it has Cosmo in it, it's searchable. So it's a normal trap. Target one Cosmo monster you control, destroy, and if you do, banish one card your opponent controls or in their graveyard. You can only activate one Cosmojo per turn. I heard I heard a couple of the YouTubers say that this should have been a continuous trap. I agree with them because its stat line, the way it says here, makes it sound like it should be a continuous trap. Because when are you ever going to have more than one Cosmo monster on the field? This deck runs Kaiser Coliseum, and it doesn't affect them at all. This is a good card, really good card for the deck. I've seen this. This is the main. I'm just going with the artwork here. This I don't believe is Cosmo, because and Darth Maul never had Force Choke, and this is what makes me think that the next card we're going to get in the next set, because there's always 4 sets to a TCG archetype. This is Darth Vader. This is their Darth Vader, because the blinking lights symbolize Darth Vader. And possibly we might get 5 sets because I want them to do home. They're doing like light dark, light dark. There's an opposite to each one. I want them to have home 1 next, and then go into Death Star, because if they don't make Death Star, I'm gonna punch someone. I'm gonna punch them. They also need no, they have Princess Leia kind of in a way. I don't know, but what I'm saying, just on this card effect, pretty decent. Should have been continuous. So yeah, all you guys, I hope you like this video. I know people do it all the time. People have been doing it, but new support coming out. Bosh is going to be very expensive, so pick them up while you can now. Just get your pre-orders in. Amazon, they're going for like $89. They were just like 70 a week ago. Actually, they were 70 like yesterday, and now they're 80 some bucks. So yeah, I'd pre-order them now. If you're going to do anything, pre-order now. Even though there's a lot of value in this, you want to get as much money as you can out of it. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Sorry again, I haven't been uploading a lot. But I'll get back to you more once the semester's over. I got like 2 weeks. So thanks guys, and peace out. Keep dueling.